Hola, muy buenas tardes. Bienvenidos a todos aquellos que nos acompañan aquí a la reacción de las Marvel Legends de la Hascon. Ya sé, el en vivo fue hace como una hora y media, pero pues hay cosas que hacer a veces, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, no vamos a tardar. Lo bueno es que el video de la Hascon ya está totalmente subido, entonces solo me queda compartirlo aquí con ustedes. Y aquí lo tenemos. Pues lo tengo en lo que es la parte de Star Wars, pero a ver, déjenles juego tantito. Bueno, pues ya las preguntas. Pues vamos a hora de entrar al multiverso de Marvel Legends. Okay. Justo encontré el minuto. No me he spoileado nada, bueno, me spoilearon algo, pero vamos a fingir que no, ¿no? Ok. Ok, vamos con los Dani, ¿no? A ver, vamos a ponerlo en pantalla completa. Están saludos, payasos. Ok,
hello, and welcome to the Stuff of Legends Live. We are
your
your
Marvel Legends
team representatives for you this afternoon. I am Ryan in marketing, joined as always by...
I am Dwight in design.
Okay, Dwight.
You may notice Dan is not standing here with us. He wishes he could be. Dan is well. Rest assured, he just couldn't make it down to the studio, so he will see you soon. I know he's watching on his phone right now. So, hi Dan. We hope to not mess up. All right.
Que extrañan.
Okay. So guys, we have a tight agenda today. We've got a big wave to reveal, a couple of other items, and we want to recap some other important happenings that are going on lately in the Marvel Legends line. But first is a fun interactive layer we like to add on to the Marvel Legends PulseCon experience. We are going to do a live fan vote reveal. So we did this last year. I think it's a great success where we revealed Red Widow. That was the figure that you guys decided you wanted to see. It was a first-time Marvel Legends character. So how this is going to work the same way. There's going to be 3 clues, and you're going to vote for which one you like the best, and then we will reveal only that winner later on. And so you've seen a bunch of us over the years, and so if you think you know what we like, right, here are the clues. The first clue is going to be Dwight's favorite character. The second clue is going to be Ryan's favorite character.
I see a pattern.
Okay.
What do you think the third one's going to be? The third one is Dan's favorite character. So get your votes in, and we will do some reveals later on. All right.
Con razón, yo el otro estaba con lo de su Wolverine favorito.
Again, right? September. The kids are back in school.
Que los niños
thankfully, finally.
Okay.
Football is back, right, in a big way. New England undefeated, and the 2 lowly New York teams winless. So it can't get any better. The only thing that can get it better
You know where I'm from, right?
Well, I talk about New York, yeah.
Okay, Nueva York, sí, pues vienen a Nueva York.
Why are they undefeated?
Just go on. That's all right. That's all right. The only thing that can make this wonderful time of year better is reveals, and we will have those to come later. But we wanted to talk about our first item that is going up for sale on Pulse today. This is going to be
la exclusiva
Kang the Conqueror as revealed in
New
York, in San Diego this summer. This is an awesome Kang comic inspired with a all-new throne. Quickly go through some of the images. Dwight, what was it like working on this amazing gravity-defying seat?
Yeah, this is our first lounge chair for the Marvel Universe, and we're pretty jazzed about this one. You don't often see lounge chairs.
Ya está disponible en Horas de México, entonces por el que guste.
We're pretty stoked about it. It sits up really high, which is wonderful, so you can have it as a backdrop for any number of Avengers-y type of play sets you might want to do. And while
pero a ver si trae la base, porque
eso
no venía la moto, la silla, pues.
From all the different realities and multiverses, we are giving you guys a couple different swappable faces. We got like Lizard Guy here that pops
Okay, o sea que tienen el cambio de cabeza.
Boom, new Kang.
Sí, pues eso ya lo sabíamos. Le quiero adelantar, pero una reacción. No completamente en vivo, pero bueno.
New, including one large blaster with the cool energy effect.
A ver,
of course, the stand,
el efecto,
covers the throne that he sits on. This is going to go up for pre-order later today.
Ok, que está disponible hoy, lo que les había comentado, que ya lo cubrimos en las chidas en México, para que guste ver. Ok, bueno, lo de que a qué hora va a estar disponible dependiendo de tu grado de suscripción, digamos, a Hasbro Pulse.
Thanks to friends of Marvel Legend, Anthony Petrie, for his work on this.
Ok, sí, perfecto. Los que han realizado la figura. Perfecto.
Available later today. Kang the Conqueror.
All right. El Conquistador. Qué bonito.
Moving on next to another big item that we launched on Monday, a couple of days ago. This is Dragon Man. As I was going through my big wardrobe of Marvel Legends t-shirts over the years, I have black, I have blue, but I wore purple today because this is all about the big purple Dragon Man. It's actually the 60th anniversary of Dragon Man.
60th aniversario de Dragon Man. Wow.
Number 35 back in 1964. So we're taking a look at some of the renders here. Dwight's going to talk you through some of the pieces.
Okay.
He has several different wings, several different options, and we're going to go
to
tiene
las cambio de alas. Oh,
amazing 360 video here. Thanks to Tony, Kristen, and Emmanuel for helping us with these digital renders and 360 videos. There he is with the open wings. Here he is with the closed wings, his glasses.
Las alas abiertas, las alas cerradas. Oh, Juguetivici, por favor.
He's got a lot of cool things going on here. We tried initially to have a articulated wing, and these do articulate some. You'll be able to click them up, click them down,
de las
and
alas,
also fold them back if you want him doing more like aggressive lunging poses.
Unas poses.
We wanted them to open and close, and we were having challenges in development, as sometimes we do. But instead of just removing them, we thought we really wanted to give you guys an alternate set. So that's why you get the closed set as well as the open set. And for a little extra variety, depending on what part and era of lore that you're into, we wanted to give you guys some variety on top of that. So the pinkish orange inner wings are inspired by the Contest of Champions game version of Dragon Man. And some of his detail and stylization was put into the figure itself to make it a little bit different and give you a nice significant upgrade from the last
que bueno, que es una mejora significativa. Obviamente, pues el Toy Biz ya está bien. Ya no está bien pinche, se defiende.
You got the closed purple wings as well. He's got his glasses.
Tiene sus
I got
lentes,
my readers because I'm getting older, and if I want to read books, I have my glasses, and he's got his little glasses that sit on his nose too, just like that.
La nariz. Vamos, Dwight, no falles.
No, it's not going to happen. You know,
que no sean los lentes de Bruce Banner, por favor.
Okay,
no se los puedo poner.
And he is huge.
Perfecto.
As you can see him next to the standard 6-inch scale.
Dios, es que junto al Reed
So just to recap, 42 points of total articulation. He has an
46 puntos de articulación. Wow.
Right? He has
which also articulates.
The tongue articulates as well. He's got shoulders. He's got knees and everything. And what's really exciting, two pieces we wanted to highlight. Number one is he has toe articulation in both feet, obviously. That didn't come across completely in the renders. And then on the tail, even though it looks like there are segments built into the design, it's actually a bendy wire inside, right, Dwight?
Yeah, we have a wire bendy tail. And the toes are just for you, Dan, so I know you're happy somewhere down in your homeland, really, really ecstatic about that. So there you go. You got articulated toes on a very large,
bueno, está muy articulado.
Butterfly shoulders and the wings, they're similar to the Venom and Null 2-pack, if you guys remember from a couple years ago.
Pero no lo ha traído nadie a México
oficialmente. Big wings that have a post and a hinge, so you can articulate them in two different ways. And I had this made a couple of weeks ago. I definitely wanted to highlight it. So this is a 2-scale A-pose acrylic of the full kind of wingspan of Dragon Man here. So he's standing
más o menos el tamaño de las alas abiertas.
Dios,
y ese Reed Richards no es chaparrito, es promedio, ¿no? Pero wow. Vayan, me compartieron también lo que piensan ustedes. Digo, ahorita no han revelado nada, pero Dios, ese Dragon Man. Qué bueno que están luciendo. Que lo traigan a México, por favor. Por favor. Y se playa los Cuatro Fantásticos. Uy, güey, retro, muy retro, ojalá.
The pre-order info again, right? So this is going to be available for pre-order exclusively on the Hasbro Pulse through October 17th. Again, this is not a Hasbro crowdfunding campaign. We're trying something a little bit different this year. We wanted to make it as simple and as accessible as possible for this really fun character. If you're interested in Dragon Man, you don't have to worry about other characters, other figures, tiered unlocks. Just go pre-order your Dragon Man on the Pulse before October 17th. And you might notice that that's the day before New York Comic Con.
Uy, es el día previo a New York Comic Con.
For New York Comic Con, I don't know. Let's make Dragon Man a success and see what other types of things.
A ver qué otra cosa.
Maybe a New York Comic Con.
Yeah, all right.
Ok, que tal vez anuncien algo en Comic Con,
okay.
de la chingada.
So let's jump into our next item here. This is going to be a new Spider-Man reveal. Let's take a look at him on the screen.
Spider-Man, okay, a ver.
And this is going to be part of our Pulse exclusive VHS Spider-Man the Animated Series.
VHS, otra vez.
Uy,
Flash Thompson, güey, no mames.
First, and he's got an alternate head there. If you want to go back one, Dwight.
No,
just talk about the Spider-Man pieces real quick. What is new and different about this?
Okay, a ver, ¿qué es nuevo? Quiero escuchar eso.
Yeah, a few new things that we haven't done for a long time. We have an unmasked Spider-Man that you can hold in the hands, and you can swap on Peter Parker's head as makes sense. But also in the animation, at one point, Flash Thompson wore the costume when he was trying to help everybody out. So we have the first ever Flash Thompson that you can also snap onto the Spider-Man body and have a Flash.
¿Puedes tener un Flash Thompson?
With Spider-Man.
Como Spider-Man?
We need someone to battle in this 2-pack. So we saw it quickly for a second, but this is the animated series Vulture. We're going to take a closer look at the Vulture.
De la serie animada.
He's got his wings. He's got some extra pieces as well. What's going on with Vulture?
Yeah,
a ver, vamos a ver el buitre. Uy, a las recicladas, obviamente, pero el modelado.
So handsome, you say. He's an old man, right? Well, in the animation, thanks to Dan Lordrop,
bueno, sí.
he can kind of suck
Están explicando eso de que en la animación, como el buitre tiene una reliquia, pues se vuelve joven. Uy, pues sí trae la cabeza vieja, güey.
Back into his old bald variation as well. So we'll stop by giving one, and we can give you both versions, and there you have it. A really, really fun 2-pack to go with some of our other VHS 2-packs from the past.
That's right. We were fact-checking all of our lore with Dan, who is our team expert on Spider-Man the Animated Series. So how does Vulture go from old to young?
Ganas de vender el MCU
in that show. But this is going to round out the Spider-Man Animated Series 2-pack collection for the year. We've got 3 items, and they're going to all be available on the Pulse. The first release this year was Daredevil versus Hydro Man. Then we had Doctor Strange and Morbius 2-pack, and the third and final one this year is Spider-Man and the Vulture. And this is going to be available on the Pulse starting at 4 p.m. for Pulse Premium members, and then
que sale hoy, hijos de la chingada.
I think I have an image on the next slide of all 7 items together. We did 4 items last year. We did 3 items this year. Doesn't mean we won't go back, but we're kind of putting a bow on this for now. Thank you again to Harry Moore, the amazing artist and friend of Legends, who has done all the art for the Spider-Man retro blister cards, as well as the VHS-inspired 2-packs.
Probablemente si me compro ese del buitre, vendo el buitre va y el
All right, next up, we're going to do a little setup. I'm going to get my props here, and so we love anniversaries. You know we love anniversaries in Marvel. And so this is what I was trying to get. It is the 40th anniversary of Marvel superhero Secret Wars. Came out in 1984. This was one of the first real big Marvel crossover events that brought all the heroes and villains together. And it led to an amazing toy line. And for Legends, last year we celebrated Beyond Earth's Mightiest, the 60th anniversary of Legends. We had this really fun we had Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Dr. Doom here in his Secret Wars look. And this is a little bit of long-term storytelling payoff because it was teasing Secret Wars, but that was part of the Avengers 60th celebration. So what we're going to jump into today is a full wave of retro-carded 6-inch Marvel Legends inspired heavily by Secret Wars. Some of the things are going to be direct callbacks to the original toy line, and some things are going to be we're taking liberties with the original toy line and putting a modern Legend spin on it, but all very much contained within that story. So the first item here that we are going to reveal is going to be Beyonder, because we like to get a little crazy and involve some villains sometimes. And so Dwight, let's take a look at the Beyonder figure on the screen here. This wasn't maybe his exact look in that original Secret Wars run, but what's going on with this costume?
Yeah, we thought after many rounds of discussion with this, we thought this was the most iconic version of him. If you're going to get a guy, why not in some sort of white leisure suit?
Qué bonito.
It's Marvel. It's awesome. And it's crazy and weird and zany and fun. And that's what we got here. So we have Beyond, the first time ever in the line. He's got a whole planet worth of like battle worlds crushing together, which is pretty cool. About the different iterations of Secret Wars. You might know a little bit about that. He's got alternate hands. He's fully pinless. An awesome likeness. And we have the fun little shield effect with him.
That's right. So you're going to see in this wave, just like the original toy line, villains had a square silver secret shield, and the heroes had an orange circular shield, and our team did such a good job at recreating the lenticular shield you see there, which I thought maybe reflected. You can kind of see both modes. Yeah, you can see it there. And these shields will have
salió el Molecule Man el año pasado.
Wrist clips to clip onto the arms of your figures, and then they will each open. You can take out your lenticular piece, and then we have these fun Secret Wars 40th anniversary little cardboard pieces.
Que le puedes cambiar la foto.
You see it displayed in the blister card as well. And then for size comparison, the blister card is a bit oversized compared to our normal 6-inch, but it is the exact same height and width as our Iron Man Retro series, which came out earlier this year.
Uy, es un poco más grande que la de Spider-Man, porque las de Iron Man son más grandes que las de Spider-Man.
We also wanted to thank John Tyler Christopher, the comic book artist who has worked on so many projects for us.
Gracias a esa persona que me sigue viendo. Saludos.
He did the
Saluda.
Galactus
dime qué piensas.
art, and he actually did all the character art you'll see on the back of these blister cards, as well as both portraits for the lenticular lenses of all the characters. So that's the first one down. A bunch more to jump into. Our next is also a villain and a first-time Marvel Legends character. We have Titania here, looking as strong as ever. I think Dwight and team had a lot of fun working on this one. Her costume is pretty crazy. What's going on?
Yeah, she's
claro,
rayos. With all of her spiky costume. She has spikes going all the way down her arms, on the sides of her boots. She's got a thigh break. We just hit it in the top of her boot, which was really nice.
Yo la confundí con Tundra, pero no, yo me acordé que Tundra es otro personaje.
Beautiful. So she's big, like I said.
Pues iba a tener que ir por esta mujer.
Big, but thank you for bringing that around.
Contra la
Gives you a nice comparative of these two powerhouses.
Están del vuelo, están del vuelo.
Also was in Secret Wars.
Yeah, central character in Secret Wars as well. So that is the second figure.
Titania salió de Doom en Secret Wars.
Two villains off the board. Let's jump into our first hero in the wave. Show him on screen here. This is going to be a figure that we teased in the case on the last day of Comic-Con.
El Wolverine.
El
Wolverine.
There we go. Wolverine.
I put him in the case as part of our X-Sentinels 2-pack video game inspired montage.
Uy, garras de X-Men 97.
Uy, it's based on Secret Wars and not the video game. So that was a little trick on you guys there. This figure has some notable upgrades since the last time we did a brown suited Wolverine, right, Dwight?
Yeah, it's been quite a while. This brown suit has fully finished articulation, which is something we know you guys have been loving as we've been able to add that to the line. He's got two different likenesses, masked and unmasked. He's got popped and unpopped claw hands. And he's also got his shield with a lenticular that swaps between Logan and Wolverine's likeness. So we think this has looked really, really great. It also pays homage to the deco on the original toy with the really thin brown deco stripe running down the costume, which is something that looks a little bit fun and out of the norms for us. But it was really fun to kind of take some inspiration from those lines when we were putting these together.
Que inspirarse en esas líneas.
We thought about maybe doing those clip-on claws like the original toy line, but no, we went with the standard claws in his knuckles there, so we can fit into.
Puños y garras. Las garras son las del 97, entonces están muy perras.
Dan's not here, but I think this might be his favorite Wolverine this year. But as a special teaser, he's saying that a future Wolverine is even going to top this one. So maybe not this year, but next year. So we're always up in the game.
Que él todavía no sé cuál es su Wolverine favorito.
Mutants here in Wolverine.
Some of our Canadians.
He's one of the best ones. 50th anniversary for Wolverine this year.
50 aniversario.
As for you too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we share the same birth year.
Okay, so next up we've got Iron Man in this Secret Wars wave. We'll take a look at him on screen here. He comes with a host of accessories. What do we have here, Dwight?
All right, Iron Man. Once again, you guys are tired of me saying it, but I gotta keep reiterating it. He has this is our first classic Iron Man that is fully pinless, and he comes with a ton of fun accessories.
Eso está mal, porque el Iron Man de Secret Wars
series. So what we have here, as you saw a second ago, is the blaster. So this is our first Iron Man with the C-grip hand that holds his little black blaster that was part of the toy back in the day, which we thought was going to be really fun to add, which we did. But if you're actually reading the comics, I don't know why, but why not? It's Iron Man. He's got money. He can do whatever he wants. He added roller skates to his armor in this version. And There's also a little mystery of
yo que tengo
who
el
is or was
día que
Iron
tiene
Man
los
here. So we paid homage to the
colores.
original toy, where we made the lenticular from
Qué buen
Iron
Iron
Man
Man,
to
es un
Tony
gran
Stark,
Iron Man.
as it was in the toy, but in the comic series, we know it was actually Rhodey wearing the armor at this point in time.
That's right, and the back of our package, the bio is a little mysterious. It says, the invincible Iron Man helps the Avengers navigate the Beyonders' gladiatorial contest, all while harboring a secret about his identity. So we are aware that it was Rhodey inside there, but as a tribute to the original toy line, again, that had the Tony Stark,
sí, que aunque Rhodey era Iron Man en el cómic,
en
el juguete pues era
Tony. And I do want to call out, the roller skates are super fun. I think our first ever detachable roller skates from Marvel Legends, but I really love the attention to detail to bring that Secret Wars 84 era style blaster, and Iron Man gets a special C-grip hand.
Bueno, está diciendo que son icónicos, pues sí, esos son trajes icónicos.
But he has a hand to hold that Secret Wars blaster. Okay. 2 more down. We're going to keep going through. Of course, this is a really important character. This is Steve Rogers, Captain America, in the Secret Wars lineup. Here he is. Cheery,
beautiful blue.
And an amazing accessory.
Dear Lord, what happened? Oh my God. I thought that was unbreakable.
Apparently
Doom finds a way. That
perderé la apuesta, averígüelo el lunes.
At some point in the story, I believe Doom siphoned some of the power from the godlike Beyonder and used that to break Cap's unbreakable vibranium shield. But that doesn't stop Cap, because Cap is awesome, and he still continued to fight with what was left. So we have Cap here with his broken shield, first time done in classic form. He has his swappable heads. He's got kind of an angry, determined look, which is something we don't do too often. And then a more proper salute and a nice, calm expression. So, I love the blues of this one. It's kind of fun to have this really classic bright blue, which is also something we don't do a ton of.
So, es una versión muy clásica, o sea.
Pinless.
Ya, si lo querías pinless y todo, este es tu cap seguro,
my new reigning favorite Captain America.
Yeah, update a couple years later to the 20th anniversary Captain America.
So mejora el del 20 aniversario.
And the shield, the broken shield comes in 3 pieces. The larger piece still clips onto his wrist and it could plug in, and it has the 2 broken pieces as well if you wanted to put it on the ground and have, you know, as you saw.
Bueno, que es como para el display, ¿no? Que
se le puede poner. I mean, that's
impactful. And yeah, it's, I mean, Cap, we don't get to do a lot of like upset. He's upset in the portrait.
I'd be pretty cranky if, you know,
if you were stuck on Battle World.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, my favorite toy got broken. Toy, get it? Toy.
Right.
The
6th and final character for this wave, notable from this comic storyline, is going to be Spider-Man.
¡Ay, qué pinche bonito! ¡Uy!
Spider-Man, and this is because it was the debut of this iconic now costume in that series, and it has led to great characters like Venom and all the other symbiotes and the alien origin for
those. La cabeza es del Black Suit del Pixel Spidey.
Yeah,
cool head sculpt.
We've done black-suited Spider-Man before,
la cabeza
not
del
on
Pixel
the smaller
Spidey.
body. This is using our Amazing 15 body, which is a fantastic, super articulated base. We retooled the arms to get rid of the web ports, gave them a couple expressions, a more serious, angry head, which I don't think we've done in the past.
Bueno, que modificaron los brazos.
A beautiful version with the big eyes, all the swappable
ojos
hands,
grandes y
the orange
los ojos
shield,
enojados.
swappable lenticular with the 40th anniversary plaque, all the articulation, none of the pins, a really, really beautiful addition if you love Spider-Man as much as we do.
That's right, and we'll go to my favorite image, I think. Shout out, as always, to Matt, the photographer who you saw earlier today in the G.I. Joe segments, but Matt helped us out with all these amazing e-com photos. And then we asked for a nice montage of our heroes. Love this shot.
Uy, perros.
Action, Iron Man zooming in. And
Spider-Man viene para acá.
Spider-Man viene together. They just blend great amongst each other. Thank you, and a shout out to Ben and his team that works on all our amazing packaging. You see the back there with the illustrations. These are really faithful recreations of that original toy line. And Dan, who isn't here, was working very hard on a new type of marketing asset for us. And so he worked with Plastic Action. If you don't know Plastic Action, he's a very talented artist who does a lot of action figure photography and stop motion. So go check him out on Instagram. He's also a big basketball fan, which I can relate to. So he does a lot of cool basketball stuff, but superheroes and as well. And we love working with him on Marvel Legends. Dan and Plastic Action partnered to make this next spot, which we're going to show right now, an awesome stop motion for Secret Wars, Marvel Legends.
No sé. Ya lo pensaré.
Attention shoppers.
Ah, chingador.
Our store is now closing.
Ah, no mames.
Final selections and bring them to our registered.
Ah, huevo, güey.
Thanks for shopping.
Jajaja, no mames. Uy. A la mierda. ¡Oh! El Cap. Dale, como con el... Este güey. Ah, no mames, el 40 aniversario. Oh, qué pinches bonito.
Awesome. That was really fun. That was really fun. We can't wait to do
comercial.
More of those types of marketing assets that really bring the storytelling to life as well. So again, thank you to Plastic Action. And this wave is going to be available for pre-order later today, starting at 4 p.m. on the Hasbro Pulse. This is going to be a multi-channel wave, though, we should note, so everyone should be able to go out.
También sale hoy, chingada.
Yeah, that's going to wrap up our reveals, except we're going to go, we have one more, and that is the fan vote winner. And so
no mames, que no
más
van a
anunciar the official results. So we had over 3,400 votes. Thank you guys for voting. And Dan won with 38% of the vote.
Didn't even show up.
It might have been. So this is Dan's favorite character. What are we looking at, Dwight? Nightcrawler.
Not just Nightcrawler. Uncanny X-Force Nightcrawler.
Uncanny X-Force Nightcrawler.
Glowy eyes and a beautiful gray and black.
Wow.
We should do more of that.
Wow. More Uncanny X-Force X-Men. I think we did a Deathlock a couple years back. We did a
3-pack for Comic-Con a lifetime ago.
But there are other characters.
No, es una filtración de la X-Force.
Some updates, maybe?
Yeah.
And in full transparency, Dwight came in second place with 34% of the vote.
Silver's not bad.
20% of the people correctly voted for my character, but I was in third place. Although I think they actually saved you, because the one that for you that I had assigned, that's going to be a big one.
You guys will have to wait for a future, something else.
But that was for you, Dan. The fans did it for you, so you can thank them. You can thank them later. All right, so maybe we got time for a couple of quick questions here from the trusty iPad.
A ver.
This is going to be, let's go. All right, how about Dwight? This is a pretty detailed question, but Marvel Legends figures often feature intricate articulation. What are some of the biggest challenges in maintaining articulation while ensuring the figure's sculpt and design stay true to the character?
¿Cuál es el mejor?
Developing Marvel Legends is all about the bones. If you get the bones right, you can fix
lo complicado de implementar la articulación con la estética.
Up front with our engineers and our sculptors and our vendors to make sure that all of the pieces are not only designed the way that they're intended, but function the way that you guys will want them at home. So it's kind of a working between those three disciplines to make sure all those pieces are right, and then chasing it through the process of development so that when we get the pieces in hand, if the structure is there, if the bones are good, we can build on that and tweak anything else to be amazing.
All right. I need more Deadpool in my life and love the products that have been put out so far. How is it like working on this character and products based on the movie?
So much fun.
A lot of fun.
So much fun. Great movie. A blast. And we've only dipped our toes in the water. While we have no plans to announce anything, you gotta let me make the rest of that.
A ver si en el fondo sale algo que no, pero no.
We saw the film together and learned a lot at the same time, sitting in the movie theater. So
I learned something.
We will see more to come, and we have time for one last question here. It says, will you be at New York Comic Con? What do you say? Do you want to go?
¿Qué verán en New York Comic Con?
Let's do it, baby.
All right, I guess we'll go. We'll see you there. We'll see you there. All right, and with that, thank you guys for tuning in to the Marvel panel of
Hijos de la chingada, nomás anunciaron 8 piezas,
one last little in-hand teaser, as we like to do. Dwight, would you do the honors?
Yeah, my big mutton chop pan. What is that?
La verga, ¿qué es eso?
That weird
Zoom in.
Look at
Zoom in. Hold it still.
It's that little flattened, gross-looking thing.
Maybe we left it out. Did we leave it in the microwave too long or something?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when the bones aren't good, you get things that look like this.
Como un dos caras, pero plano.
That's why I got to be better at my job to make sure these things don't fail. I'm sorry about that one, Steve.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you had a great Hascon, and now we're going to throw it to some really difficult Marvel Legends trivia. Good luck.
¿Con la trivia? Bueno, yo creo que ya. Digo, la trivia tal vez algún día la pueda contestar, pero no, ya. No mames, bueno, pues miren, fue media hora. Ay, estoy bien chiquito. Uy, no. Pues gracias a los que me acompañaron. Ese paquete VHS francamente me está tentando porque creo que el buitre que tengo, aunque amo a Michael Keaton como el buitre, y ya lo han visto, la película de Homecoming me encanta, sí me hace falta un buitre, no cómic, pero alguno, bueno, sí, pues, que quede con los cómics, ¿no? Porque pues, ese buitre se ve muy tecnológico, y bueno, considerando que mi Misterio es cómic, mi Sandman es cómic, mi Reino es serie animada, me puse serie animada, pues como que sigo, algo ahí no cuadra. Pero yo creo que me lo voy a pensar, porque francamente yo quiero un buitre Ultimate, pero no el mutado de Ultimate Spider-Man, sino uno en disfraz negro, pues. O sea, creo que ese sería mi buitre, ese junto con un Scorpion Ultimate, yo ya lo dije. Entonces, no, tal vez sí me espere, lo voy a pensar. Y pues ya lo dije de esa wave de Secret Wars, voy por ese Beyonder, compártame quién más se apunta por estas figuras, compártanme, gracias a los que nos vieron. Pues espérenos el lunes para conocer la opinión de todo el crew de las chidas en México. Están al pendiente de todos los canales de coleccionismo. Quiero saber todas las opiniones y ya el lunes las estaremos discutiendo. Pues yo creo que sin nada más, se despide la gente Iván. Les deseo buena salud mental y que se diviertan. Pues ahora no hay ending, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, sí, vamos a ver. Aquí está el ending. Adiós. Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, tun 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 turur, tun turur, tun 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 tun, Spider-Man, fear not the Spider-Man.